Hi friends, I'm Jake.
And I'm Miss.
And we're Bored Down Under. We just finished playing Sheepy Time a couple of times. We played it with your mum, so a couple of 3-player games. We won't be covering the game overview here. We'll be talking about our first impressions and only after a couple of plays, so bear that in mind. Now with that said, let's check out what we thought. Straight off the bat, what did you think about the components?
Yep, so the components, they look really nice inside the box. When you open the lid, it's got the little holders for the sheep to sit in and it looks really cute. The little wooden meeples are just nice. They're quite shaped and irregular and I like them a lot.
So there's a little fence, little nightmare token, and then you've got your little sheep tokens. And they're actually
nice.
Gorgeous.
They're quite detailed.
Yeah,
and
gorgeous.
Even the circle game board I quite like the look of.
I'm a bit unsure why they give you these wooden sleep tokens, but then they don't give
the
you
pillows,
wooden
the edges
pillow.
on the edges, like they've already started fraying a bit.
They both sit on this victory point track, and one of them's nice, cute wooden circles, and the other one is cardboard. Hey, that's fine. So other than that, everything else on the components is pretty good.
That artwork and the look of the box probably isn't something that I would have picked up off the shelf. So I'm glad we had the chance to play it because I did really enjoy it and was pleasantly surprised.
The artwork here kind of polarizing because I'm the same. It's very much one of those don't judge a book by its cover scenarios because honestly it's been a fun time playing this. So the setup and teardown here I think is pretty straightforward. There's not that much going on. In terms of teardown, you're going to want to separate out your nightmares. The setup and teardown time, there's really not much to it. You grab the tokens that you want, you set the board up, give these a shuffle, give all the cards a shuffle. So setup and teardown time, I think there's a big win here.
Yes, so I guess connected to that is the complexity of it, and it is quite a simple game. As you said, the setup and teardown's minimal. The complexity to learn the game, it didn't take that long to learn it, and it's not that hard a game. We're hoping to maybe be able to play it with our daughter, maybe making it a little bit simplified for her. She's only 4.
I think it's actually perfect for where she's at.
Yeah, I think maybe some of the bonus ones would be too hard, so maybe we'll try it without those.
Yeah.
But the cards of just moving and having the luck of is the nightmare going to catch me, I think she'll really enjoy.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. We'll have to see how that actually goes, but I think this is fairly straightforward to simplify down to a much younger age and play along with your kids. So what did you actually like about the game?
I really did like those tense moments where you're trying to outrun the nightmare, or you're trying to work out, oh, if I move there, is there a chance it's going to catch me? And those were enjoyable. There was those times where you're drawing a card going, oh, it's going to catch me. I just know it is because I'm in a bad spot. And it's just those tense moments that it made it fun. I did enjoy playing it.
Yeah, I think there's enough predictability. So each of the nightmare cards on the back of it says what cards they include, and so you can predict where is it going to go. And once it's done one full round of the board, it's over. So they don't move that wildly. It's moving 2-3 spaces each time it moves. And so you can kind of always go, well, if I jump forward 1 or 2 spaces in front of the nightmare, that can be pretty risky because it might get drawn. And each card provides you an option to basically stay static, to not move. It lets you place a Z token or move some amount of spaces. And then the actual dream tiles themselves might let you change your movement in some way. So there's quite a lot of flexibility in there, but at the same time, it does become quite anxious, especially in that final climactic round where there's someone that you know is winning and everyone else is just going to push their luck.
They're just going, I have to keep going.
Yeah.
If I stop and go to rest now after jumping in the gate, I don't win. So all I can do is keep trying, and both of our games ended that way, and it made the endings really exciting.
It did, yeah. It was really fun, and it came down to, yes, you want to maximize your score, but as the losing player, you've got nothing to lose, so you're pushing your luck so much. But as the winning player, you just pass the fence, and you choose to either step out of the game and be safe for the round, or you try and push your luck and gain more points because you want to secure that victory. But you don't want to push your luck too much, because if the nightmare makes it past the gate and you've not chosen to step out safely, then you're going to lose the game.
Lost your points from that round.
Yeah, and so it creates this surprising amount of tension in that last final round in particular. And the early rounds are still fun. They kind of lead up to that. So was there anything else that you liked about this?
I did think the dream tiles were quite cool, the way that they could interact with each other and the way that they could change your movement a lot. You know, at times you were landing on something like the trampoline that lets you double your movement, or something that lets you take the last person's card, the movement they had, or where they are on the board. And it just meant that you could move so far in one turn. I think there was one turn where you were able to go around the board almost twice in the one go. And I was
I did.
Yeah, wow. Like,
yeah,
you can just have these turns that go really, really well for you, but it also doesn't put you too far ahead in the overall scheme of the game. Having a really good turn like that is fun and exciting for you, but it doesn't give you so much of a lead that it's gone, he's had this awesome turn, we're never going to catch him.
Yeah.
So I really liked that.
I mean, on that turn in particular, I went around the board literally like 1.5 times or something. I gained 10 points in that one turn, and I still didn't actually win for that round.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that I do really like about the game is because it's broken down into rounds. In that first or second round, it doesn't matter how many points you actually gain. Like if you win, it doesn't matter whether you're winning by 10 points in that first round or whether you're winning by 1 point.
Yeah.
You only gain
pillow gets
gain the pillow. Yeah, exactly. So it's nice that it actually provides this. It's not a catch-up mechanic, but it doesn't stop
let you
you
go
from
too
pulling too
far
far
ahead,
ahead. Yeah, it's really reined in. Yes, you might have got really lucky in round 1, but it's only one round, and the next round might play out vastly differently. So I do like that that's in there. Now, one thing that I wish the game had more of is the nightmares. It comes with the 3, as I've said, but I can see how I think replayability here would be a bit of an issue.
There's not a lot of variety in them with only 3 to choose from, so having more of those would make the game just better.
Is there anything else that you...
No, there really wasn't anything else that I thought, didn't work in the game. Everything else gelled really well and I quite enjoyed playing it. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.